I want to talk about the players that got away. So all of us, if you've been in multiple leagues this offseason, you've been drafting, and there were certain players that you wanted to draft. And for the most part, if you're in, snake drafts, there are certain guys you're just not going to have a chance to get. Either, you'd really have to reach for them, or you'd have to get really lucky that they fell to you. And so you're just going to leave certain drafts and you go, man, I didn't get my guy. I didn't get him. And so I've now finished up most of my drafts. I have one more tonight, but I'm only going to draft 3 players because it's a keeper league. But anyway, here are the ones that got away from me this year. I wanted Cooper Kupp. I did. I wanted Cooper Kupp this year, and I wasn't able to snag him. I think he's going to be the number 1 receiver with the Rams. I think he has a big bounce back year. I think he's still got 1 or 2 big years left in him. And I think Stafford, he's got maybe one more year. I don't know about 2 more for Stafford, but at least 1 more to that connection with him and Kupp. So I believe in that one. And then following up your Kyle Pitts, I'm in on Atlanta. I don't like that I'm in on Atlanta, but I am. I can't help it. I like these weapons. I like the talent, but I'm leaning more toward Bijan in the running game. But I still like Drake London. I still like Kyle Pitts, but I did not get either one of those guys. I did get Darnell Mooney. I snagged him, so I'm excited about him. But I missed on the ones that got away were Drake and Kyle Pitts. And then I mentioned earlier with the Ravens, I think Zay Flowers, like that was a huge letdown when he let the Ravens down in the AFC Championship game. It was a dumb play, got the penalty and all that. I think that motivation, I think we saw a glimpse of how good he can be last year. I think a little bit more consistency this season. I think Zay Flowers has a big year, but I wasn't able to draft him. And then same with Derrick Henry. I didn't draft Derrick Henry, but I think he's going to be awesome. I don't think he's going to be a top 5 running back, but he'll most likely be, starting RB1 for you all season. He's not going to be necessarily vintage Derrick where they rely so heavily on him, but he's going to score a ton of touchdowns. He's going to be great. And especially at this stage of his career, he's going to be really good. Any guys that have, I know you still have a few more drafts, but
yeah, well, ask me again next week. But I think I'm coming around in a big way on Jackson Smith and Jigba. Again, maybe the Seahawks for me are what the Falcons are for you, where not because there's a quarterback change, but because I just think their offense was so slow and one-dimensional last year, and I think it's going to be a little more dynamic. Jackson Smith and Jigma caught something like a quarter of his receptions behind the line of scrimmage last year. He was so short yardage. They did not utilize him the right way. And I think he's going to be kind of released a little bit this year. And so I like JSM. I still got a few drafts coming up. And what I find is I just don't take running backs early. And so I end up getting a lot of the wide receivers that I'm excited about. We're going to see who breaks my heart. I got 3 drafts in the next 36 hours. So ask me again after that. But so far, not many of my my deeply loved guys have gotten away from me yet.
Okay.
I'm sure they're going to.
All right.